We've got first round back nine coverage of the Bottle Lake Open, brought to you guys by the PDGA and Idio Sports. I'm Luke Humphries, joined again by tall Paul Oman in the booth. Crazy front nine. This is a wild course.
Yeah,
man.
a heater.
Anything can happen on these holes. We've seen tree kicks, we've seen OB. We got 9 more holes of it. Levi Stout, the 17-year-old Kiwi, straight from New Zealand. The local guy showing us how it's done, throwing those putters and mids really clean right now.
Absolutely. Finding his way through those trees.
Yeah, he's on a similar pace to what I'm on right there. 6 through 9, 8 through 11, kind of extending the lead. Becoming a 2-horse race a bit, but we have so much more golf to play. Look forward to watching these guys fight back. Easy par 3 right here, hole 10.
Easy. Yeah, pretty short. We got some like low branches here to contend with, but pretty stock shot here.
This is his less stable Takapu.
I would assume so. It turned really nice for him. Ooh, a nice little finish there.
Gosh.
Looks like a crash test dummy die almost.
Yeah. Sitting on the pine straw. No friction right there, getting the spin. Corey going very similar disc, very similar line.
Oh, I like the body English on that.
That'll be good.
That's the shape.
It's going to be a consistent thing having trees inside the circle on this course. Players are going to be forced to putt around things and straddle putt. And oh my goodness, Josef Berry. Not too far from ringing one up.
Love it.
I mean, it's definitely a forehand hole. We've got 3 players on the card going backhand.
Backhand. Well, my partner in skins yesterday, Levi's mom, Nicola, she threw a great turnover, so I'm just trying to channel some of that energy.
Man, what an amazing woman.
She's a great golfer.
I
can see why Levi's playing so well. Yeah.
You guys are going to have to watch it to see what else she does. She has a highlight. All right. You're looking at edge of circle 2, trying to spin one in. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, in between the trees.
That was a little dart. You hit the line nice.
I did. I was surprised I didn't draw a little more metal just because the line was so tight. I hit it. I was thinking I would get some result and let myself a little more than I wanted, but clean up for par.
Nice. Confident bid, confident comebacker. After that ace run, Josef grabbing the bird. Nothing like running the bucket and getting the bird.
Right.
That's what we like to see. Corey's going to have to slice these trees up too, going right in between them.
Oh, yeah.
As a man from the mountains and forests of West Virginia, he knows wooded golf well.
Yeah, no stranger to the trees. The gaps they produce.
There we go. Levi picking up right where he left off on that front 9, grabbing the bird as well. This might be one of the tighter holes on the course.
Oh, man. Just watching this drone fly through here, you can just see these trees have been punished.
Yeah, they have been. I told Jay, you guys got to put up some covers or these trees aren't going to make it.
I think it's worth mentioning that this course was just covered with, they call them brambles here, but we see the berry bushes, and they've got the OB lined on the left side here. It kind of circles that bramble, so you catch an early tight tree and kick left, and you're going to have an unwanted OB stroke on your card.
And this is a crazy backhand.
You know,
catch me never throwing a backhand here.
Yeah. It's a tough line. I think we see. I saw somebody do it in practice. Sullivan Tipton.
He did.
Oh, he did. Really good. This is more.
It's early, but it can play.
Yeah. There is kind of a not as well-defined middle gap that I think that is kind of a bailout, but I don't think he was really aiming for it there.
Just a lot of airspace in the middle.
Yeah.
You're going backhand too.
And what do you know? And I already know at the moment that putter is cracked right in half. That's my flippy dog.
Flown her last flight.
Yeah.
No longer PDGA legal.
Little cleanup here from Corey.
Oh no, that was the left kick. Is that OB?
So the brambles kind of end. I didn't realize that
Oh,
at
they
this
do,
point.
yeah.
So I'm actually looking at this inside gap because I thought Corey went out of bounds there. But I get up here, I'm thinking maybe I can just find this airspace. And this is one of the better scramble forehands I think I've ever thrown.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why did I not do that off the tee?
That catch cam from Bob, man, that was super nice.
Get that good sandy bit under the basket.
Wow. Lots of hyzer out of the hand. Whoa.
Yeah, you see that? And just catches that tree kind of
Crazy
funky.
reaction.
Like on a hard angle, and it like reacted a
Yeah.
little different than
It like knifed
used
it
to.
even more hyzer and let it skip straight. Corey full straddle.
Yeah, so we see he's inbounds here. I kind of realize.
Oh my goodness. Oh, are you serious? So it took a hop off a branch, then it hopped off the log,
Juicy, yeah.
and all of a sudden he's 50 deep.
Spectator almost got a little more than he paid for.
Corey probably wishes he'd gotten more.
Kind of see that weight dip forward. He gets that nose down a little bit.
Dude, he's so good at 45 footers. I've been seeing it so much lately. 45, 50 feet, standstill on the stripe, perfect pace.
My gosh, right where you want it on these helixes. Just over the cage. On any basket, really, but
Yep.
jeez.
Yeah, the beautiful helix. Somebody told me that they actually spin. That the basket is supposed to spin and it kind of like spirals down. You see a beautiful putt from
Wow. Yeah,
the
nice
young
par cleanup.
Phenom.
You said it. I know who he is now.
Man, he's got so many attributes that are beneficial to disc golf, but I think the number one is that goldfish memory of his. The kid is just happy and he's forgotten about whatever happened.
I love that.
Tight little gap right here. Hole 12, par 3. It's only 235, but this one is so tight. I gotta shout out our boy Gabriel Dow for these drone flights. These are tight hallways to be flying a drone by. Good on him. Going back to that Takapoo.
You can see why. Oh, just a pull. Okay.
Mini tug, but clears the initial gap. At this point, it's an easy hole. You just can't hit early right here. You can see these trees, though, are just getting beat up.
Yeah, not much to get to the basket, but just a bit off. And
Would you have thrown the purple one here? Are you like...
no, I think I'm not really looking for too much play here. I like this stable, flat putter. Or maybe just a little pull to the right.
Just a slight tug there?
Yeah.
You see a lot of the same disc on this course. I mean, we've seen Levi throwing that yellow putter.
That's a good point. Maybe I should take a few things out for tomorrow.
Just make it easy. Yeah, I only threw like 4 discs all day. I've seen Corey throw this putter a bunch. He's going to continue doing it.
Yeah, it gets to flat form really well.
Nice. That's that range that he is so proficient at right there. We'll see if he can complete another one. That's pretty to watch.
Yeah, a little sneaky at the end.
Good tempo.
It gives me a look. Clean up my par.
Looks like a long jump putt approach from Mr. Stout.
Easy work.
Is his brother playing in this event as well?
You know?
I think Ethan is as well.
Right now.
He's got a brother also good at disc golf. Wow. Beautiful putt from Joseph, just short. And his brother throws lefty and putts righty. Goodness gracious, he's so good at that.
This man does not know distance. He just sees chains.
I seriously think
puts it
that
right
like
up.
15 to 45 feet is just the same feel for him. He steps up and those are all like, yeah, it's probably going in.
Probably, or it's going in.
If he's in New Zealand, they're going in. Beautiful putt from you.
Yeah, I know that mistakes are costly at this moment.
I like that pace, though. That was nicely popped. What? There's a lot going on. All right. Headed to 13. Little berm right there, kind of hide the green from you. I think it's a nice a course design there. And then the OB, whew, tight.
Yeah. I like this little bit of elevation at the end of this hole.
As I mentioned, lots of the same disc, Corey. Going back to it. Oh, look at that.
Just a bit low, but playing the pine straw and getting a good reaction.
Yeah, so that's like a 12-footer for Corey. Real distance, 40 feet. This is the disc Levi busted out on hole 9 and just dimed one up. A little understable.
Good reaction.
Yeah.
Give himself an opportunity.
Right next to Corey. I think this is a hex from Josef. And he's, at least he knows his distance.
A little misfire, but
Going pink putter. Ooh, I like that. Carry. Carry.
find his dirty little
Look at
nose
you.
angle, but yeah, gets that same slide that Levi and Corey were working with. And
You guys are all within a foot of each other over there.
yeah, it's a put off.
This is using all the height right here. Oh my gosh, sit down. It did not. Man, that OB is
Yes.
so tight.
Yeah,
You can't go past the bucket.
No.
Levi going to putt first. See if he can set the tone. Ooh. That soft left catch. Man.
Yeah.
Simon. That's a little New Zealand on New Zealand love right there. Corey, I don't think he's ever been big putted. That is maybe the first occurrence I've seen.
just a little strong, high, but stayed in bounds. I'm trying to follow Levi.
You zipped that
Slow it
last
up a
one.
bit.
Nice putt. You've hit a bunch of good putts this round already.
Yeah, that one was fortunately for birdie.
Unfortunate bogey there from Josef. Corey going to be taking that par.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Your rating is one of the most valuable things you get with a membership. This gives you accurate numbers to track how well you've been doing and your overall improvement in the game. You also get a member number when you register with the PDJ. Your PDJ number is a stamp for when you got involved in the sport. It's a badge of pride for players and a part of your disc golf identity. Get your number today. Visit pdja.com/join.
Headed into hole 14, par 3, 312. Forehand works best. You clear that berm right there. You're skipping straight to the
I
basket.
think that's an interesting comment that you make. Levi on the tee here. What's that?
I mean, it's a backhand. I just said it plays best. I didn't say you couldn't play it. Looks like he's going to try to fit a square into a circle peg. Doing it pretty nice. Getting a little tight. Oh my goodness. Sliding. Did you see that? It was spinning and spun back in bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic shot.
Great shot. Good shape.
Was that a fairway driver?
It looked like it had a bit of an edge on it.
That was speedy.
Started my line a little wider than Levi.
Yeah.
Had some early tree.
That thing was flipping up nice, though. I like it when you throw that disc. You typically throw it well.
I know that disc's got the shape in it, but
Yeah, it does.
it's fire.
All right, so like I said, plays good for a forehand.
And we've got 3 backhands so far. I liked this play that you kind of play that skip
That
off
pine
of that
straw
hill.
draw.
Yeah, and it draws it left to right, but he caught a little stump and kept him left.
All 4 backhands.
What can you say, man? That skip right there. You get the angle
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Find the pine needles, and it just filters.
Make me a believer. Ooh,
Yeah.
seen a bunch of good forehands from you this round.
You know,
approaches.
they're starting to feel a little more comfortable. Good move on it.
There we go.
Yeah, there's one of those birdies.
Yeah. Backhand birdie. Color me impressed.
Might just get 2.
Looking at another. Ooh, yeah.
The stretch continues.
Kid doesn't stop. 9 under through 14 holes. He's got 4 more. I think the odds have him getting into the double digits would be awesome. Okay. Well,
Whoops.
there we go.
Sometimes when you size up, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
I've never had a 6'6" gate, so I don't know how big those steps are, but I do know this is a short par 4. And if you want to go aggressive, the eagle is waiting.
Yeah. This par 4, the line is very tricky.
Dude, there's this
OB
little
on the right.
Twizzler in the middle
2
of the fairway.
Twizzlers. Well, the first one is much more of a Twizzler, but
Look at it. Are you kidding me?
yeah.
Are you kidding
He
me?
talks about it too. He knew. It's like that was a good shot, but it was a good line. Just needed to be a bit left or right. This. I
Wow.
loved. He
Yes,
really
Josef.
found a great shape. Picked the right disc.
Oh, yeah. He may be able to give that an eagle bid, but it's an easy birdie from there if he wants it.
I'm trying to follow him.
Ooh, I like it when you throw this disc. Got this.
It's got good energy. James Conrad gave me that in 2017.
No way. 17?
Still flying.
No wonder she lays his gaps like that.
Got a good
Chilling.
good tree kick. Yeah,
Yeah.
settled in the middle. I was fortunate.
I mean, you're like 200 feet from the bucket now, or less. You really just can't hit the middle tree and take a bad kick.
That right kick is the one you don't want.
And
Shirley here, you can see
Yeah.
Corey's not feeling it.
And it's at this point in the round, he kind of wonders what he's playing for and what he might be hurting. So at this point,
He's already done some damage down here.
yeah, I mean, 2 for 2. His ratings in NZ championships were insane. Averaged 1050 or something like that. So Corey, yeah, he's just going to bow out at this point. He's going to save his energy. He's going to go make sure he's well enough for the tour in America. So that's the last we'll see from him. Ooh. A little tight.
Things are starting to kick the right way.
Yeah, a little drop-in bird. All right, so this is Levi's third shot here. Looking to get up and down and save par.
Trying to follow that angle. And what? He one-ups me with the tree kick?
Wow. All right. It doesn't look like he's got much. Indeed. Just a smart layup there for Josef. Easy birdie tap in.
Yeah. Nothing to complain about there.
No. Nice bird from you. You've gotten yourself back to even par.
Oh.
3 holes to improve. Get yourself below par now. Starting with the double Mando, hole 16, 302. What are you doing here?
Looks like a kid's fort there.
Yeah.
Me, I mean, 302. We got OB back there too, right where that little walking path is.
Yep.
I think, if I recall, it was a bit windy here, so I think I clubbed up.
Josef.
Yeah. He dialed this one
Oh
up.
my goodness.
Great shot.
I love discs spinning on the pine straw, man. End of the flight, park jobs still spinning. Yeah. Count me in. Okay.
A little understable. Didn't really commit too well to that hyzer angle. Tips off to the right a bit.
Worked
You can
yourself
see
over to circle's edge about, though.
A lot of tree there.
Some woodwork in the way.
Yeah, some woodwork. I like that.
All right, this is that slightly understable mid-range. I've seen him throwing it amazing. Man, what a line. I'm so impressed by this kid. That one doesn't get all the way down the fairway.
Right.
Stops short about where you're at, but
Still happy to hit that gap.
yeah. Okay, so a little further than circle's edge, but man, this is tall Paul spinning. Yeah. I love that look, though. Fire in your
Happy
eyes,
to make
dude.
it through one tree. Didn't make it through the second.
You got that mane out for New Zealand, man. That hair is
It's getting
looking
some
good.
sun and some salt. Great birdie from Josef. Trying to get himself back to even as well.
It'll be pars for you and Levi. Just a threesome now, finishing out. 2 holes to go, and we are in the wind again. Back out in the open.
I asked Levi, I think we got some eucalyptus trees here. This one's pretty specific. You can't get too far. You don't want to get left. You don't want to get right. Just kind of skip it up to it.
Yeah, having the distance right on this one is huge. Whoa, where's this going?
So he plays that wide angle outside of that first tree, trying to get that wind to work the disc back.
Just flipped up on
Just
it?
flattens it about a bit for him, and he actually pushes it long OB.
And there's like no putt from there.
There's one putt.
A putt?
Trying to find that flat angle.
Sit.
I know it's going to skip,
Oh
so I'm
my
just telling
God.
it to skip it into the basket, but too
Yeah.
short. You kind of find that left side that just really doesn't give you much of a look.
I'm like an easy E guy, but I do like too short too.
Oh, man.
Stay on hyzer. Come on. Oh, man, if he had a little more hyzer, that thing was just going to hover over there, I feel like.
Yeah, that ripping crosswind is definitely helping him out, but I think it flattened him.
Dude, look at this wind now.
There's one little hole back
Wow,
there. He tries to punch through.
fantastic.
He didn't really have much of a putt, but he just kind of
I
wills
mean,
his way through it.
Yeah, that's a double bogey waiting to happen all day from back there.
This Levi's not like too far out of position, but just a little further away from the basket than he wants to be.
Yeah, obstructed. Oh my goodness, look at you. On the other side of a bush.
Let's kind of throw up a prayer.
Yeah.
Maybe the wind will throw it in.
Talking through the trees right there. Is that what was going on?
That's what I was wondering. I thought they were eucalyptus. They're
Yeah.
huge, massive trees. You didn't see too many of them on the course. We were in those pines, so they kind of stood out, and I was curious. And then he kind of gives me a little joke there. I wish I could remember what he was saying.
All right, hole 18, double island hole right here, and the wind is out, man. Headwind right to left for this hole.
Yeah, this thing was
And it's
blistering.
Yep. Players are needing to throw it 300 feet to get into the second island. No more than, I think, like 460. If you push too long, you can find OB, but this headwind is kind of helpful for that. Disc was dancing.
Yeah, I caught that high ceiling.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Made it out, though.
Yeah, you really just need to aim low here with that wind.
Yeah.
Get the angle right and just let it get to hyzer. Skip to the left past those trees.
You're in a perfect position.
Not bad.
Could be further, but it's wide open. Just you and the green now.
This is how you want to execute the hole.
Oh, yeah. Great tee shot. Job not over, though. This is a tiny green and a lot of wind.
Just
Catching
under
up.
the ceiling.
Yeah, he caught some shrub.
Yeah.
Took off a little bit and takes him into a weird little island bunker there. Is he going for the green here? Okay.
Josef had no layup in his heart. And this is a hard approach from even a good landing zone.
Oh my goodness. That right to left wind, it keeps that skip from really going anywhere.
Oh,
It goes
yeah.
up, but it
kinda
doesn't
shows
go
it.
far.
Yeah, it shows it that bottom flight plate, and it just pushes it, keeps it in bounds.
All right, ripping right to left. You're going forehand as well. Ooh. Look. Oh. In. Oh. Oh.
Oh, there's a brick there in between those two flags.
You hit the brick.
Thanks, Jay.
Bobby zooming in so we could see exactly what happened there.
Nice camera work, Bob.
Levi trying to make it an even 10, get to double digits. Sneaking onto the island. That one, too. It's going to leave him a tricky putt.
Anything inside that island is great at this point.
Yep. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of times you think drop on that tailwind, so you aim high, and when you're dealing with gusty conditions, that's unfortunate. Really?
He said, oh, what's Luke at?
Savage putt. I wonder if he checks scores to find out.
I'm curious.
Okay, now a little headwinder. Wow, look at this wind. Gutsy putt from Josef Berry right there.
Puts the wobble on it. Wobble in the wind.
All right, to get to 1 under. Woo! Got the full ride on that. That's the day it was. The wind that it was, though, too. Great birdie from you. Executing the forehand. And Levi Stout goes bogey-free 18 holes in these crazy conditions. Wooded course. Amazing 10 under from him. And a bogey-free back nine for yourself. That has to feel nice.
It definitely did after that front.
Josef grabbing 4 birds on that back nine, a few bogeys to go with it, but he was fighting. Enjoyed watching him.
Absolutely.
There is your final scores from that first round. Your boys up top.
Scorching. Love to see that, dude. I was happy to come off the course. I know I didn't shoot well, but it's always great to see the homies shoot well. Got to see some good golf. Get to see some new faces on the lead card for tomorrow.
Yeah, another Luke. 50% Luke's on lead card tomorrow. Gotta love it. Can't complain. All right. For Paul Oman, I'm Luke Humphries. Thank you guys for being here with us on GK Pro. Can't wait to watch that second round with you guys. We'll check you then.